December inflation data came out at 2.5%. How are you interpreting the data, and what are the implications for the government's growth bias?
Clearly that food inflation pressure is coming back, and we think it's going to be there, and together with base effect, the inflation is going to keep rising in the first half of 2013. So that basically means the monetary policy makers may have to focus more on inflation.
Is that too soon?
We don't think they will make big moves like interest rate hike or hike required reserve ratio, but we do think they'll be more careful in terms of liquidity management. So basically, they may lower their monetary money growth target. They may lower the bank loan target.
China GDP figures comes out next week. What can we expect?
The Q4 GDP growth of 2012 is definitely going to be higher than in Q3. That's clear based on all the data we have seen so far. We may even get some positive surprise from there. And given the momentum, it is also clear to us that the growth will keep recovering in at least the first quarter of 2013.
What will be the implications for policies?
Well, that would provide a more comfortable backdrop for the policy meetings, clearly. We think the most important thing is that we all know that China needs to reform, big change, structural change, difficult decisions. So if the growth is off a good start, it means they will have more leeway and less pressure to focus on the long-term picture. So we do think that at the March meeting, it would be interesting to see what are the concrete reform moves that the policymakers will make this year.
Given the economic data we've seen coming from China, what is the outlook of the offshore yuan?
Yeah, the movement so far is actually quite reasonable, given that usually if the economy recovers, the currency will strengthen. And this is exactly what we see at the moment. And the pattern we had in the past 2 years is that every time the yuan starts to strengthen, there will be a lot of interest in offshore investment vehicles like the bond, CNH bond, and things like that. So we think, yeah, it may actually bring another round of small increase in the interest there, which definitely gonna help the offshore yuan market development.